Hi YouTube. Hi everybody, beautiful people. Today I wanted to come here and talk a little bit about some of the things that I have found to be helpful to continue doing YouTube, even if maybe the results are not what you are seeing. One of the things that I have, I've been doing YouTube for a couple of weeks now, just, recording and putting videos up on the platform. And I can say I have four things that I have taken away so far in the pursuit of doing all of the things, in the pursuit of persevering, in the pursuit of continuing anyway. So, one is you have to get to the nitty gritty stuff about your why, about your who, and when and how you actually do your videos, record your videos, and what you're actually putting out there. I have found a week or so on, I have to be clearer on who I'm actually recording for, which hasn't been incredibly clear just yet, but going forward, that's actually some of the things I'm doing. And I have found that if you can actually just do it anyway, you will get to the stuff, because by the time you're actually putting up your 10th video, you are narrowing down what it is that you're actually doing. You get to find out that you can't record everything, you can't talk about everything. So regardless of what's actually happening on the other side of the camera, you can actually get to those nitty-gritties for you. So keep going, keep pushing. The second thing I've actually found is that you get to know yourself. And my third point is actually a little bit similar. But anyway, you get to know yourself because you're asking yourself the question, what am I actually trying to do? What exactly am I trying to do on this platform? And I have found that, you discover what you're made of. Do you actually have the stuff to pull off what you're actually trying to do? Where within you are you going to get the motivation, the push, regardless of the odds? How do you actually keep up the momentum? If you've watched my videos, you would see that every other video I'm talking about just doing the things, just do it anyway, just actually do it anyway. And you have to get yourself to a point where you're actually just pushing through regardless of what's actually happening on the other side of the videos. So keeping the momentum going, actually sticking to the vision that you've given yourself, so that you can actually keep up the creativity, the energy to do what you need to do, to record, even when you actually don't feel like it, to record even if there are no views. So that's been very interesting to actually just discover about myself. So that in itself is worth the while to start a YouTube channel, regardless of what's actually happening on the other side. The third thing for me has been, again, similar to the second one, is that you actually grow. You see parts of you that you maybe never realized that you have, you didn't quite know about yourself. I am finding that saying, that you're going to do it versus actually doing it are very, very different. And realizing the work that actually goes into it, whether or not, you actually rise to the occasion. That's been very interesting, finding out the work that goes into it. And I think I said in one of my last videos that it really does ruin, in a good way, how you actually are on YouTube, because all of a sudden any video that you're watching, because you're now a part of also putting content out there, you're also a part of somebody who's actually creating the videos. You now get to have an idea of what actually goes into it. So each video you're watching, where you normally would have just watched it for entertainment, now it's education. You're like, oh my goodness, okay, so what have they done with their video? What can I do better? What do I need to tweak? So it really does change how you actually operate on YouTube. And of course, in so doing, you're growing. You're actually growing, even as you're just pushing through. And like I said, regardless of what's actually happening on the other side. And you certainly become a creator versus just a consumer? Oh, absolutely, you still consume, because even in just trying to see what everybody else is doing, and even your favorite YouTubers, you know, you're watching those videos, but you're watching them with a different lens. Now you're actually watching to see, yes, for entertainment, you're being entertained, but you're actually watching to see, okay, how do they do it? How do they actually put their video together? So in you watching, you are learning how to put a video together. And again, you're watching with the eyes of somebody who now knows that, oh, somebody has put work into this content that I'm watching. So your eyes are open to the behind the scenes, I guess. Your eyes are definitely open to what might have gone into any video that you might be watching, whether long or short, beautiful put together, or just, you know, something a little bit raw, like, you know, my sort of videos. Very raw, like my sort of videos. And the fourth thing that I put here was you definitely become clearer on who you're trying to serve, you know, who your target audience is, because, you know, every bit of silence, every bit of views, every bit of small views gives you insight into you know, maybe what you need to change, who's actually watching, who's connecting with you, what are they connecting you on, and who isn't as well. So then it actually helps you, okay, this is what I'm trying to do, and these are the people who are actually coming through or not coming through, and what might be the reasons behind that. And the good thing about the YouTube studio so far, again, a couple of weeks, that I've discovered is that it actually gives you a little bit of feedback on how you're doing, and maybe some of the downfalls to your videos, and definitely what's working as well. So it is a good tool to get clearer on who you're trying to serve and what you could do maybe to actually reach that target audience. So those definitely have been my takeaways from being on this platform just for the couple of weeks, and in so doing, for me, it has actually helped me zone in more on the focus of the channel, and also my channel name. I actually started off with doing the things, and then I became doing all of the things, and then I touched on, actually, you know what, for me, especially being a Christian, I touched on being all of the things, because again, one of the things that I'm discovering is like, okay, you can do all of the things, but for me personally, I would like to be all of the things, and really not even be all of the things. I would like to be the one thing that God has in store for me, the one thing. And also the one thing that I would also want to convey to people, really, when it's all said and done, I would like to share about Christ and how he is there available for everybody. So yeah, definitely have gotten clearer, and as a result, I've been able to change my channel name and actually have it reflect a little bit more of what it is that I am trying to do here, and who it is that I am bringing here as well. So those have been my takeaways being on YouTube. So really, it is still a brilliant idea to be on YouTube, even if no one watches you. And I still say that you should start a YouTube channel, because really, if you're able to get to your nitty-gritties, if you're able to know yourself more, know thyself, if you're able to grow, and if you're able to get clearer on who you are and who you're trying to serve, I think those are worthwhile things for sure, being on YouTube channel. So those have been my takeaways in a couple of weeks. Maybe I can come back here at another time and actually just see what my takeaways have been going forward. Thank you so much for tuning in, for taking your time to spend with me here on this video, and I hope you can join me in my next video. Alrighty, you take care and have a great day. Bye.